Hi, welcome back to Magic Rising for today's card of the day. Today's October 17th, and let's see. I don't understand this. It's the Queen of Swords. Again, this is the third time this month. So because we got the Queen of Swords again for the third time this month, let's look and see if there's something that we're missing from it. If any card had to be a good card to have over and over again, the Queen is not a bad one, because the queens represent maturity, and of course the swords represent the awareness and growth of the conscious mind and that system of beliefs and your connectedness of ideas and your general philosophy of life. So like when we talked about the other queens, that state of competency and maturity, then we were talking about that intellectual maturity. So your communication process and your personal system of beliefs is pretty solid at this point. You're pretty mature and competent in those particular areas of your life. But because this card has come up several times, we're gonna go ahead and take a look at kind of like the positives and negatives of what the Queen would represent. So we could still be in that phase of competency and maturity and rolling with it and owning things as the Queen would. Or in a more negative light, maybe it's talking about the fact that you are at this level in your life when it comes to your own system of beliefs and your level of communication and the ideas that you're coming up with and how you're communicating them, that just in where you are in the settings around you, it's not quite matching up. Like you need to go further, or you need to change things up in order to fully appreciate what the Queen of Swords would be for you. Now, on the other hand, if we look at it as an internal card, instead of the way that we were looking at it, which for me was the kind of outward system of beliefs, communicating ideas with other people, it could be a personal thing. So everything that you believe and how you believe it and how you move about that in your life, it's been pretty steady so far, and you've reached that state of really understanding and maturing in that belief system you've developed. And those systems are something that you're communicating pretty well with yourself. So with the Queen of Swords, either way, whether it's with yourself or with other people, your communication is strong. But because, again, we've gotten this card 3 times this month, maybe it's something that could be pushed further. Maybe we can take that maturity and that competency in the field of our communication and our idea generation and use that better. Or maybe we're just bored and we need to find something else to interest us. I'm gonna think more on this card personally, but whatever that means to you, then go with it. All right, thank you so much for stopping by Magic Rising for today's interesting card of the day, and see you tomorrow. Third time this month. I shuffled a lot.